Hey everyone, it's Jan from Harvey Callis. Behind me is 355 Dovercourt Road. It's a property that's going to be listed in fall of 2016, and I'm going to use this property as one of our examples as to how to invest in Trinity Bellwoods. This is example number 3. So let's take a look at 355 Dovercourt, a Victorian that's being set up as an investment property, rentals only. The other 2 videos will be rental and live-in, and of course just live-in option. Chat to you on the other side. Victorian Semis in Trinity Bellwood are a fantastic opportunity to invest. First of all, the properties are gorgeous from the outside. Everybody likes a vintage look, but you can make many mistakes by thinking that just because you have a sexy Victorian that you'll make money hand over fist. There are certain do's and don'ts how to set up a home like this as a rental property only. Let's go over some points. The finer details you and I would have to discuss in person. There's just too much to cover in a short video. This property is a semi-detached property. As you can see at the back, there's a garage. In a pure rental scenario, while the garage is a nice feature, however, you don't always recapture the income from having a garage and a Victorian. In this particular case, you actually could benefit from one. You don't have much of a backyard, you do have a side yard, but you could collect money as a rental from the garage as a separate fee. But let's just talk about this particular Victorian. Most Victorians in Trinity Bellwoods are single family homes. The city will allow you to use it as a legal 2-unit property. In other words, you can split this property up into 2 separate rental units. If you want to go to 3, you're going to have to go to the city, apply for permits, change zoning. There may be some variances. That's something a little bit more detailed that we can go over in person at a later date. This particular property has a side entrance, a front entrance, and also an entrance to the basement from the side. Let's take a closer look. Here we are from the back of the house. 2 ways to set up apartments here. One is you're going to consider setting up a 2nd floor apartment, ideally a 2-bedroom upstairs, a family room, and a kitchen. In this case, you do have 2 kitchens in this house, so that's great. One on the 2nd floor, one on the main. You have a main floor apartment that could work with the basement, or have the basement separate as 1 unit, and then 2 stories above that you can rent to a bigger family for more cash. Of course, income will vary property by property. We can go into detail. Generally speaking, you want to see in today's market in 2016, per floor, ideally each floor is 2 bedrooms. You want to see north of $2,600 a month in rent in this pocket. Depends how you set it up and the size of it. I've seen well over $3,000 per floor. So if this is the kind of house that can see $3,000 and up, if it was big enough and it's easy to set up, I would actually recommend to the buyer to go to the city, get a permit to split this property up into 3 separate units, 1, 2, 3, and then pay the levies, pay the development charges, but the rents would justify any additional cost. So let's go inside.